Hello guys, so Friday afternoon. Normally on a Friday it's a very chill day. I don't do anything in the morning, maybe a little bit of work for keeping goals, and then we have training in the afternoons from about 5 to 7. I'm just getting ready for training now. I thought I'd show you where's been home for the last couple of weeks. It's a little bit of a mess, so excuse the stuff all over the place. The gloves up in the air, the gloves up in the air over there as well. Suitcases on the floor, and a little bed. This has been home for the last couple of weeks whilst I wait for my place to get sorted out, which will hopefully be this week. I'm gonna get packing, get ready, and then head off to training. So the team that we're playing this weekend is called Umeå FC Academy. They're the B team or the youth team of a team called Umeå FC, who are in the Superettan, which is the second division here in Sweden. So it's going to be a very talented group of players, younger players, but a technical group that are going to try and play. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Had the friendly last week, the debut, but now the real business starts, league games, and I'm looking forward to it. Today's session, given that it's a Friday, is probably going to be the lightest session of the week. Be quite short, going through set plays, going through the game plan for tomorrow, just freshening up, making sure we're ready for the game. I'm not going to film any of the session today, but in future episodes I will be bringing the GoPro down, especially for some of the goalkeeper sessions that I do with the club, to show you some of my training. But the ground is just there behind me, not sure you can see. I'm going to go in, get ready for training, have a good session, and I'll speak to you afterwards. So training done, all finished. As I said, very easy session. I always like Friday sessions to be just enough so that I feel I'm ready, but not too much so that I still have that itch that I want to do a bit more, that I'm ready for tomorrow, that I'm excited and ready to play. So it's about 6:45 now. I'm going to get back to the flat, make myself some food, and then I'm going to watch Man City against Real Madrid in the Champions League this evening, which should be a really good game. The bus is leaving pretty early tomorrow morning, so early night, get my 9 hours in, get up, breakfast, bag ready, and then game day. Anyway, food time. That's such a sloppy goal to give away, full back. Great header though. Yeah. Morning. I'm going to whisper because the other lads are still asleep, but it is 7:36. The bus leaves from the stadium at 8:45, so I'm going to get my bag ready, pack my kit bag, have some breakfast. I think it's about a 2-hour drive down to Umeå, so better start getting ready. So the game was a little bit manic, to say the least. Both teams were trying to play as much as possible. They started with a very high press, so for me, my focus was trying to find my passes through that. I couldn't play short to my centre-backs, so I had to go long quite often to my full-backs or my wingers. My first few passes were a little bit off, but that meant that I had to kind of refocus, reset, not get scared, but continue to be brave playing the ball. But as you can see, with our team, all our players are happy, they're comfortable on the ball, they're comfortable trusting me with the ball, which is exactly what I want in terms of what I can offer as a goalkeeper. I want to be able to help the team with the ball at my feet. So even when we're under pressure with a higher press, they can still trust me to play short or play long and to start on counter-attacks. But as I said, the first part of the game, quite even. They had a few chances, we had a few half chances, nothing clear cut in terms of opportunities on goal, but the opportunities were there, and they did score the first goal of the game. As you can see here, counter-attack from our throw-in, they push forward high with numbers, a nice pass which kind of split the defence, and a finish 1v1 where I came out and tried to spread. I probably should have stopped a bit earlier instead of still being moving once he hit the ball, but a good finish. And then again, another kind of half opportunity, but there was lots of space for us to try and play on the break and to get forward and get at them. They had a free kick right at the end of the first half, that hit the post, Wall was in a solid position, and that was the end. And then straight away, beginning of the second half, we got a free kick maybe a minute into the second half, and Freddie scored with a deflection off the wall. Again, 2 minutes later, Freddie got in front of the defender, 2-1. So we came out at half-time having changed a few things, flying, 2 goals within 5 minutes of the second half. Unfortunately, that's kind of where it ended, and we didn't really crack the defending as well as we should have done. The way they like to play through us and be aggressive, breaking lines, we could have done a bit of a better job in stopping that as a group. Penalty, nearly saved it, got my top hand to it, which was very frustrating. Again, more chances, 1v1 save this time, kind of a split spread save. But believe me, this game was just end to end, and you were just trying your best to keep it as solid as possible. Gave away a second penalty, unnecessary, and sent me the wrong way. Same taker each time, and to be fair, the second one's a nice pen. 3-2 down, and literally straight from kickoff again. We get the ball, we go and attack, and build up a solid chance. As you can see, it gets played out to the right hand side. Fullback Yoka does really well. Plays in the cross, defence messes up, finish, 3-3. And that's all within 20 minutes of the second half. So you can barely breathe at this point. You're trying to keep it as solid as possible. I thought I was having a good game, but you blink and you've conceded 3 goals. This was a chance they had right towards the end of the game. Save 1v1, just have to stand and do as well as you can to stop the opportunity. A bit of a nothing shot right at the end of the game. And then that was full time. So on reflection, a frustrating game, but one where you ultimately say, we got a point and we didn't lose. It could have been anyone's game. That second half, I hadn't played in a game that crazy for a long time. End to end, like a basketball game, we needed to do more to stifle their opportunities and stop them creating chances. We were good on the ball, we created a lot of chances ourselves, but defensively, we needed to improve, giving away soft penalties. Again, I thought I had a good game, but you concede 3 goals, 2 of them penalties, 1v1, but I made some big saves at important times to make sure that we drew, and you have to take the positives from it. So disappointing, obviously, not to win, but away against a very talented team, and probably take the point and move on to the next one. Monday, game day, and look who's here.
Hello.
You had lots of comments in the first vlog saying, where's Frankie? Why is Frankie not with you? What's happening to Frankie?
Guys. I do make keeping goals, don't I?
You do. And I'm glad to confirm that Frankie is here. You weren't here whilst I was in the little box room.
No.
I was here for a little bit on my own, getting settled, getting everything sorted. But once the flat was sorted, Franks could come.
I came.
And we'll give you a full flat tour next episode. But today is game day again. Game number 2 of this double match day vlog.
First game I'm going to watch you play.
First game you're going to watch. First game at home as well. It is about 3 o'clock. Kickoff is at 7. Making some food, some pasta now. And I'm going to get my bag ready and head off to the game. Food done. Very basic. Chicken, green pesto, tomatoes, spinach and pasta. The little bit of The Last Airbender for entertainment. I normally try and eat around 4 hours before kickoff. So it's 3:45 now, kickoff's at 7, so happy days. That's probably where I feel at my best. I don't want to feel too full and heavy, but don't want to be hungry either. So I'm gonna crack on, eat this, do a little bit of a warm up, just kind of get my body flowing, get myself ready, pack my kit bag, and then head off to the game. Exciting, gonna be a good one. I'm really looking forward to it. So hopefully it'll be a good result and you guys will enjoy the highlights, but either way, I'm excited. It's gonna be a good game. So before I head off to the ground, I thought I'd talk through what I normally take in my kit bag to a game. To begin with, most important things, the gloves. Beautiful gloves from Calia. If you want a discount on any Calia products, you can use the discount code OKEEF for some money off. Under top, so just a thermal under top, under shorts, prehab bands, just for any kind of injury prehab that I want to do before the game, lower body, upper body. Flip-flops for the shower. Towel for the shower, hand towel or match towel. If it's a wet game, I can use that hand towel just to keep the gloves reasonably dry. They work well wet, but I prefer to have a towel there just to get off excess water. Shin pads, already up there, as I said. My boots, I've got 2 pairs of mouldy boots. We play on AstroTurf, so 2 pairs of boots in case, like the gloves, anything goes wrong. So, time to put all this in the bag and head off to the game.
Spelare, guldklädda sådana i straffområdet. Här kommer Pitea ändå. Johansson klackar fint till. Lidström var det som sköt. Kommer in spelet och Nicke Tango söker vägspel. Lyckas med det. Otto kommer ett vänsterinlägg då. Nej. Nu kanske spelar in fint. Och det är skott på Magnus Johansson, men han fick inte med sig någon frispark där. Istället är det Pitea här då, skottläge. Och för Pettersson som vinner men tappar ut den i slutändan. Fredrik Johansson snabbt inkast, det är smart. Och det är skott högt över. Så det var nog ingenting där. Johansson nu då, skottläge mot bortre stolpen. Nu kommer Johansson. Nej, han petar till Bergin som stannar upp lite grann och skjuter utanför. Den av Atosh Atayen. Så Ludström. En spel och det är nick av Sia Jamedar. Och bollen går ut och det händer ingenting där. Samuel Goalie vänder snabbt till Ludström. Vidare till Bergin, kommer lite inspel. 6 av Jakobsson, Bergin ny chans. Och skott mot 4 här. Ja, men Notas behåller ändå bollen. Då åker han på en rejäl tackling, Goalie, av åker på en frispark. Och han har ju en varning så att ja, det är lite lugnt nu James Bergin. Det är klart Notviken också gärna säger att han får en till. Regea Notviken såg ut att kunna lösa den där situationen, gjorde man inte. Så kan Pitea komma här. Fredrik Johansson, rätt kille i rätt läge på Bondo. Spelar in den i mitten mot Johansson på volley. Där kommer Axel Ludström. Ja, en fin räddning av Okeefe och Pitea försöker rensa. Så sen kommer att sätta sitt pressspel lite högre upp. Spiken kan ge då ytor bakåt. Skottläge till Pitea, oj! Olofsson. Johansson som springer ut, förlåt, Linus Isaksson som springer i mitten. Han får inte bollen. Än i alla fall, för här kommer Olofsson hela vägen. Och han skjuter och det är mål!
So a very good feeling to get the win, to get the clean sheet. As you could see, the boys were absolutely buzzing. It was a great performance and we did well, a really good result and one that we definitely needed after the draw in the previous game. Personally as well, very exciting to keep a clean sheet on my first game at home in front of a limited crowd. We were allowed 50 people inside the stadium watching, which definitely made a difference. It was a strange game. We dominated for the majority of the match. The opposition had very little chances. As you could see from the highlights, it was mainly that one opportunity right after our first goal where they had the free kick, managed to make the save and make the block on the follow-up as well. My focus throughout the game when we were dominating with the ball and I had very little to do was obviously talking, communicating with my team, helping as much as I could in the build-up stages of play, but also staying ready because I knew that the other team would have at least one big opportunity and it would be my job to make the save and ensure the clean sheet. That opportunity came, but as a defence we did very well throughout and as a team we controlled the match and eventually, after scoring quite late on, came away with the 3-0 win. A very important result because as you can see from the table, it puts us up to 3rd in the league, which as you know, in this shortened season, it's important to stay up there right at the top so that we have an opportunity to achieve what we want to do, which is to win the league. But I hope you enjoyed coming along for this double match day vlog, getting an insight into 2 matches, how I prepare, how the games went. We'll be doing plenty more match day vlogs in the upcoming episodes, especially with this shortened season. But if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like, it helps us out massively. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so that you never miss a Keeping Goals episode. This week's patron of the week is Stephen Brown. Stephen, thank you so much for your support. I wouldn't be able to do what I do without the support of patrons like yourself. If you guys want to further support me and support Keeping Goals, as well as receiving some incredible benefits which are exclusive to patrons, make sure you follow the link below this video. I'll see you next Sunday, 11 AM for the next episode of Keeping Goals. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Keep chasing improvement as always, and I'll speak to you in a bit.